Hey, what's going on guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video I'm back with reviewing your accounts. Yes, this is part 5 of reviewing your accounts, and again, if you want to have a chance to be featured in a future video, make sure to comment down below your team name and also your profile name so I can go ahead and look it up whenever, let's say, you get picked and I can do a review on your account. So I hope you guys do enjoy today's video. If you do, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go on and get started. The first person we're going to be looking at is Tuan from the three of us. Okay, now this player actually commented and said that this player's account is almost free to play. Yeah, almost fully free to play, except that he purchased one Legends Pass. So one Legends Pass it is, but basically he wants to show everybody that this game can actually be played without spending much, basically, or it's actually possible to be a good player or to have a good account with being free to play, basically. So let's take a look at the PvP ranking. 2000, I see. Yeah, this thing could definitely get you to top 1000 for sure. You know, as long as you're from top 2 to top 1000, that's when you get the same rewards, because again, everybody from top 1000 to top 2 is going to be getting the same reward. Yes, so once you enter the top 1000, you could probably push a little higher just in case if you get pushed back. But as long as you're in the top 1000, you'll be getting the same rewards, so that's all that matters. So if you can actually push yourself over to Legendary 1 League, that'd be awesome. But let's see what you got. So 200,000 multiplier, level 150, I see. You've been playing for a while, I can tell. Alright, so you got Slumpster. You still use Slumpster with Elgato. Okay, so this combo, I actually was using it a while back. I was using it with that one other monster, the other Pierce attacker, but kind of switched it up. I haven't done PvP in a while, so don't look at my PvP attack team or defense team if you do visit my profile, guys. Just warning you, it's gonna scare you, okay? But it's just not set up, and I don't know what my thing is. Placement. Anyways, defense team, you're using an extra Turner attacker. Interesting. So I wonder, do you have Dark Voltic? If you do have Dark Voltic, I would recommend going with Dark Voltic over this monster for sure. But if you could also rank that up, I mean, if you don't have Dark Voltic, you probably rank it up to get it to rank 5 because you'll have the immune to torture. But again, it doesn't really matter much because these monsters are higher level and can't NER in case of if that monster has tortures, so you'll be fine. So I like that. Let's see what you got here. So your best placement has been top 1900, so you've never really entered top 1000. Okay, here's a challenge for you. Try to enter top 1000. All right, that's a challenge I'll give you. All right, so team race contribution, your last team race you did 5,500 points, and last team race was what, Volcanics, I believe, right? No, it was Parabot. So it looks like your team went for a rank 1, right? So rank 1, 5,000 points is actually not that bad. You could probably push it a little higher if you want, but 5,000 points is not that bad, so good job. Team race contribution overall is 26,000 points, I see. Alright, what do we have? So here are some monsters that I would recommend you to rank up, alright? So here's some things that you can actually work on. For, let's see. Oh, Shadow Yena for Blossom Era, you can actually do Shadow Yena. You could do Naya as well. So you can probably combine them together if you want, and then you can use this monster as your tank. Slob, rank it up. This is actually pretty good, especially if you give it like Tertullian's armor. Now that it's actually craftable, especially that you're free to play, you can actually go ahead and craft them. It's good for team wars. Against metal restrictions, you can deal so much damage. Right now I'm actually against DF. We have that exact thing going on, so I would recommend ranking this monster up if you need a tank. What else? This monster is actually not that bad. If you want to rank it up, you can. For this era, rank up Parabot as well. Rank up oh, King Adam for sure. Heck yeah. I noticed that you're not using King Adam. I mean, you don't really have to, but you could definitely use it if you want. King Adam is actually amazing. I like that monster a lot. But Volcanics, you can also rank this monster up. He has an anticipation skill. I'm not sure if you're running it. Yeah, you are. Oh, cool. So you can probably throw off an enemy in Team Wars or something. So you can rank that up. The rest of them that I didn't mention, you can probably skip them. Seriously. Every single one of them that you see in here that I didn't mention, well, also rank this one up, obviously. But I don't see Dark Voltic, so if you have Dark Voltic, rank it up. If not, I guess you could go ahead and continue investing in this monster. So I just went ahead and visited this player's island, and as we can see, oh, he actually has his stuff organized. Wow. Alright, so 100 monsters all over. Good job. I actually like this. I see that you've been probably following my organizing island video. Although you have a magic monster here, that kind of bothers me. So this habitat right here full of magic monsters, you could probably make an island for them specifically for magic monsters only. Now it doesn't have to be mythic specifically, but if you can turn it into mythic, go for it. But I'm not sure where you actually keep your magic monsters. That's fire right there. This right here is, oh, that's a mix. Oh my gosh, that's all random. I'm pretty sure. I see that you have lots of dark monsters, but then there's water. Oh no. Oh, here it is, magic. So I wonder if you have any spots open. Probably not. I see that it's very, very busy. I think this, no, that's 4 of them. The monsters had to load. Okay, well, I see that it's full, so you can't place any more. Kind of sucks, right? So I guess you could keep it in there. But I do like the decorations and stuff like that, and most of the time I do recommend people not to decorate their islands and stuff like that, because you kind of, you know, lose some space here and there. But these parts right here, you don't really use them, you know what I mean, besides maybe placing your temples here and there. But he's already done it. There's a temple of nature right there, and I wonder where you put your thunder one. Okay, that's the earth one. Is the thunder one taking a huge spot, like a whole habitat? I doubt it. I doubt this player would do something like that. I see that it's level 10, obviously, so that's pretty good. Good job. I hope these are all 3 stars, because at your level, it doesn't matter if you're free to play or not. You need to have all these maxed out 3 stars, especially the breeding and the food guardian. I wish, you know, they'd let you see the player's resources, but sadly it doesn't. It doesn't give you the option. But I do like how organized this is, I've got to say. Dude, there's no way you're free to play, right? I'm really impressed, I've got to say. This player's island looks amazing. Although there are some things that he can still work on, but other than that, everything else looks amazing, I've got to say. The placements for the boosts and stuff like that, it is just phenomenal. Good job. Oh my gosh, this has to be one of my favorites, I've got to say. Wow. Yeah, this looks amazing. Good job, dude. But a tip I could give you is you can actually start replacing these legendary habitats with mythic habitats, and then start, you know, hatching mythic monsters and place them in there, you know what I mean? So overall, good job, I've got to say. This next person we're going to be looking at is Lexma. Alright, so Lexma is from this chicken team. Level 161k monster power. Let me take a look at your best PvP thing. So top 6,000, you can definitely do better. Yeah, I mean, do you have access to a 150 Nishant? A 150 Nishant, and you have King Adam at almost rank 5. So you can definitely do that. I mean, you probably don't do PvP too much, but I would recommend getting to at least Legendary 2 or Legendary 1, because that's when they give you like level 8 runes, level 9 runes and stuff like that. Well, 8 to 10 actually, so you can even get at level 10. But I would recommend working on PvP a little bit. But this player mentioned that I should actually take a look at his rune setup and stuff like that. And I believe he also mentioned, let me see. Oh, his islands. Okay, so I need to work on. I need to take a look at his islands as well. But let's see what you're using. So you're using King Adam, Slumster, and Nishant. I wonder if this is actually your actual attack team. Let's just say if it is. Well, here's the thing. I would get rid of these life runes. Life runes for tanks. I mean, most of the time it works, or sometimes it works, but most of the time I wouldn't really recommend it. I would rather go with mutated runes, but if you don't have access to that, then I understand. You can at least do 1 life rune, and then the other 2 can be team speeds. So 2 team speeds for now. Slumster, on the other hand, you gotta make Slumster faster than Nishant, that's for sure. Make Slumster faster than it, so you can go ahead and cleanse in case if the monster gets, let's say, controlled, because it doesn't have immune to control, as you guys can see, in case if it gets poison or damage reduction, stuff like that. So you can definitely actually give it some speed rune. Just make sure that you make Slumster faster than Nishant, basically. Alright, so anyways, let's see your race contribution. 17,900. Good job. How many points, or what rank did you guys go for? Parabot. A level 100, basically rank 0? No way, you did 17,900? That's very good, I've got to say. Good job, dude. 45,000 overall. Let's see. So here's the thing. Some of the monsters I would recommend focusing on, ranking them up. Alright, here's the thing. I see that you're working on Admiral. Rank it up. Yeah, The monster is not bad. You can go ahead and rank it up, although there are better options. But Admiral, since it's pretty updated, you'd probably work on that. I wouldn't really do Ravenbot, honestly. I see that you got it a little high. I think I got a rank 5 Ravenbot as well because of the bounty hunt event recently. But here's the thing. The monster is not going to be that good, so I wouldn't really recommend investing in it. I like Parabot actually more, so you probably do that. Oh, rank this monster up as well. Pretty good for Team Wars and PvP. The other monsters, you don't have to do much. Oh, rank up King Adam. Serpentix for sure. I see that you have it at level 137, rank 3, but try to get it to rank 4 and then keep working on it. So a team that I could actually give you that you can actually kind of work with in the Blossom dungeon would be Serpentix, King Adam, and then maybe Forge Labs. Forge Labs, you do want to rank it up. And if you don't want to do Forge Labs, you can actually do Mother Talika because she has access to heals, immune to torture at rank 3, and also double damage with NER. So that could definitely get you a little high in the nodes and stuff like that. Also rank up Volcanics for sure. But Oswald's actually not that bad, but it's just that I'm not really a huge fan of Team Time. It's not like a must rank monster, so you could probably do Serpentix over it, obviously. But the other ones that I didn't mention, you don't really have to do much with them. Maybe at Progresses if you want to, if you need another tank, but other than that, everything else looks fine. So I went ahead and visited this player's island. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so fire monsters organized. Looks like you actually split it into 2, fire with metal. Alright, not bad, not bad. Where are your... Oh, that's kind of cool how he did that. So it's kind of hard to see, but you have fire, metal, fire, and then metal, fire, metal, fire. Interesting. Okay, so not bad. I see what you're doing. I actually kind of like it, I've got to say. You can probably use this remaining space right here to maybe place your fire temple. Also, I don't see where your metal temple is either, but I'm sure you probably have it somewhere in like an island or something. Oh, you have a huge... Okay, you're fine then. You have those islands right there. Oh, and you even purchased these ones. I'm kind of jealous, I've got to say. You made this whole island right here full of just basically your farms. What I would recommend doing is actually placing these farms right here, because this island right here, I think if I'm not mistaken, it holds about 16 habitats. No. Is it 16? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's actually about 12 if I'm not mistaken, right? About 12, yeah. So, I mean, why not? You know what I mean? This island, on the other hand, you can probably just place about how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? About 6, let's just say, right? So, I mean, you're just giving up so much space. So, what I would recommend is actually moving all of this in here and then taking all these food farms and actually placing it in either this island, if not this island right here. So, and I get that you have a lot of space still, but it's just that, are you really just gonna give up all that space? You know what I mean? So definitely take advantage of this island right here since you purchased it, you know what I mean? But let's see what we got here. So magic monsters, well organized, good job. All right, and then that's just all random. I won't say anything bad about that. We got earth monsters all together. Good job. I see that you're still working on, you know, you're upgrading your habitats and stuff like that. Nature temples and everything like that. Nature boosts. Okay, not bad. So I see that everything looks pretty organized, so good job. But again, the only tip I could actually give you that you can actually work on is actually moving these food farms and either placing it in this island or the island before right here. But let's see, you have a level 10 rune sample. Good job. For your level, dude, level 100, good job. You got it already at level 10, and I hope that you actually are working on these 3 temples, especially these 2. The war one can wait, but these 2 right here, definitely make sure to get it to, you know, 3 stars for sure. Next player we're going to be taking a look at is Kadam, and this player is from Just Divorce. So I've actually reviewed a couple of players from this team, if I remember correctly. So this is another player. What we got here, 75, level 75, 25k monster power. Your best tournament has been top 15,000 basically. You know, I think that's champion 1 if I'm not mistaken, right? So alright, you have 130 monsters. Alright, not bad. So you're using the double dodge area with the taunt combo I see right here, 2 life runes. You're using Teddy Attacker, obviously. So here's what I would do. I'm pretty sure no, I don't think so. I was gonna say what you can do. Obviously, do 1 more team life right here, or 1 more team speed right here. So it'd be 1 life and 2 team speeds. But if you can, I don't know if you'll still be faster. I was gonna say you can do 2 speed and 1 team speed, and you can keep this, so you would still be faster than Teddy, but I'm not sure if you will be because different eras obviously stats are updated. But you can probably play around with that. But definitely do 2 team speeds right here with 1 life on clutch. What do we got here? Triple speed. You got triple life. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. I wouldn't recommend triple life. No. You could probably do the same exact rune setup as the one you have on clutch, but having such a slow team like this, I wouldn't really recommend. I see that your play is basically doing the damage boost and then the turn transfer over in case if there's no any spatial monsters, but I just feel like you could do a better job if your monsters are faster, but it probably still works. What do we got here? 1100 points. Oh no, did you get the race monster? You did. Rank 0 it is. Alright, so for rank 0, I would say you could definitely push a little higher. So try to go for that 5,000 point mark, probably more. But let's see, some monsters that I would recommend ranking up. Rank up Parabot, rank up Fireful. The monsters that I don't mention, by the way, I wouldn't really recommend ranking them up. Or if I don't just mention them, there are just better monsters out there that you can actually rank up over them. Alright, so I'm only gonna mention the monsters that are worth ranking. Fireful again, rank up. Oh yeah, definitely. Volcanix. Talik is also worth ranking up. Serpentix. Forge Labs is also worth ranking up. If you need another tank monster, especially for the metal category, you could do this one if you want to rank it up. But if you do have access to that one other taunt monster, forgot the name of it, it's also in the metal category, you can probably rank that one up instead of Sealgroth. What do we have here? Boulder, if you need an extra turn attacker, I see that you have some runes on it, mutated runes. You can probably continue working on that. This monster, on the other hand, it's good against Ural Wars, you know what I mean, but it's up to you if you want to rank that one up, honestly. So I just visited the player's islands, and he does have the habitats, not habitats, the breeding guardians, and also the hatchery, where I have mine. So good job. And he didn't mention in his comment, he just says that you know, he finds it better having it there, and I would recommend you guys doing the same thing if you can. It's just for those of you guys, especially for those that actually purchases legends passes, it helps out a lot, especially during team races, because when you take the breeding items and stuff like that, or when you're hatching, for example, you go back literally that quick, you know what I mean? If you have it somewhere maybe on this island or something, or I know some players have it on this island or the other island, it's just that you have to like scroll, you know what I mean? And it just saves you a couple of seconds, and it's just overall like throughout the race or your whole ML career, it just saves you a lot of time. So if you can place it right there, this player actually finds it helpful as well. So good job. What do we got here? Oh, this looks what do we got here? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice it until I actually fully looked at it. Everything is a mess. Oh no, everything's a mess. But let me look at the other islands. It is a level 75 player, so I'm not going to judge it too hard. You actually have a lot of mythics, I've got to say, so good job for your level. You're doing very well. And I do like the fact that you have all your food farms in here. Saves you a bunch of space, you know what I mean? Instead of having it in there or another island, taking up a huge space. So good job. I like that you have it there. But I would recommend you can actually start organizing your monsters if you can. Let me see. So let me see if I can actually spot any monsters that you have. So like for example, you have a fire monster right here, right? You have another fire monster. Volcanix is another fire, but we're not going to count Volcanix because it's also magic. But it's just that you have another fire monster right here, right? So why not have them all in one island and place some boosts around that so you can actually you know, kind of work on your gold boost and stuff like that. You have a level 7. I would recommend ranking this or leveling this up a little higher if you can. I'm not sure if you're able to because of your level, but if you can, definitely work on this because this will help you out a lot. All right, if you can take care of it as soon as possible, it just helps you out in the long run. You don't have to worry about it, you know what I mean, later on. So you do have access to all these 3. Good job. I'm glad you actually worked out the little puzzles that they give you and you unlock them. I hope that you actually get or already have the high stars. If you don't have them, you could probably work on it, but I'm just glad that you have these unlocked. But definitely work on your rune temple, that's for sure, and you could probably start working on your islands as well, organizing here and there. But I see that you picked up a little few like tips and stuff like that I've mentioned in my videos and stuff like that, or maybe it could be a coincidence, you know what I mean, you having it there just like me. And then you did mention that you have these because I mentioned previous video or so, and you just place them in here. But it really helps out during team races, again, especially during team races. It helps out a lot when you have them all together right here next to this, especially if you purchase the Legends Pass. But yeah, overall not bad, but definitely work on your placements for monsters. This player we're going to be looking at is Danish. I hope I pronounced that correctly. From Winds of Change, 100,000 monster at level 123. Your monster is actually pretty high for your level. It's not bad, I'm just saying it's pretty high, so good job. What do we got here? So your best tournament has been the top 1500. You could definitely go lower. What do we got here? Oh, you're working with 150. Oh, never mind. There's some 120s and 130s. Okay, I can see the struggle. Do you have any 150s other than your Euro? Nope. Okay, never mind. All right then. Well, you do have Naya. So what I would recommend is using Naya actually. Yes, use it on your attack team. You can do Naya with Shadow Yina. And then you could probably even use a Lyra Demon Slayer if you want. But try to actually rank this monster up to a higher rank, obviously. Maybe rank 4 or 5, because that's where you get like the best out of the monster. Like the Statured Area Torture maybe will actually help you out a lot. The area evasion and stuff like that. I do like your defense team a lot, I've got to say. Definitely rank this monster up a little more. Try to max it out if you can. But you do have these other two 150s. They're really good still, so good job. But it's just that I would recommend replacing Elvira with Naya, since you actually have it at rank 4 compared to a rank 2. You know what I mean? You can actually win a lot more battles. So anyways, what do we got? Team race contribution, you have 1900 points. Oh, your team actually got a, I'm guessing a rank 1, maybe a rank 0, but rank 1, let's just say, right? So rank 1, 1900 points. Come on, you can do better than that. Come on, don't be lazy. I used to be lazy too in team race, but you can definitely contribute more. All right. But what do we got here? So rank up Parabot, rank up Naya, obviously, rank up Shadow. Do you have any Shadow Yina asset? No, I don't know if you do or not. But rank up Volcanics for sure. Oh, Slab. This was a monster that I was talking about earlier, by the way. This tank. So rank it up. I actually recommend ranking up Slab over Steel Groth because it has a double armor. You could probably do double Tercelian's armor or double whatever other armor that you want. It's just really good. Rank up Talika, one of my favorites, honestly, one of my favorite supporters, besides Naya, obviously. But yeah, if you can, rank that up. Merc, on the other hand, if you want to, you can continue working on that just because the Resurrection block, it can help you out in Team Wars. Especially in Team Wars, not PvP so much, but Team Wars. Rank up Duke. Duke is amazing. You purchased it for a reason. Might as well, right? So maybe you're already working on it. So I'm not going to judge. But if you're not already, you know, work on it. Give it some runes, by the way. Runes will help you out. And, you know, you can actually make it to higher nodes in the dungeons. Now, also, Roller Rabbit, if you need a Thunder or Light extra turner attacker, it's amazing. Go for it. Tentacon, I wouldn't really recommend. What else we got? Oh, the rest of them you can just ignore. What do we have here? So lots of nature monsters. Looks pretty organized with fire. So it's kind of like split in two. You have fire monsters on one side. Nature looks pretty clean, I've got to say. You also distributed these pretty nicely. I like that. So good job. Everything looks amazing and you're still working on it, I see. So water monsters in here. Okay, this... Actually, no, this is actually good because most of your water monsters are basically these four, right, all together. So as long as these four gets the most out of it, it's okay if that last habitat on the other side doesn't get much, you know what I mean? Probably still get some, but not the most, so it doesn't matter, it's just one habitat. Now, your food farm kind of bothers me. That's something that you could probably work on. Where's your other food farm? Oh my gosh, no, you're like one of those players. Oh my gosh, no. Dude, everything looks amazing except that. Let me see your other islands. So you have metal monsters there. You haven't purchased those, so it's fine if you don't do it, honestly. I don't really mind. Dark monsters look amazing. I don't know what this is. Probably just an extra island that you have random monsters in, so I'm not going to judge that. Light, on the other hand, what I would recommend actually is moving your light habitats in here. Make this your light habitat island, let's just say, because there's a lot of light mythics for sure that you're gonna have or you already have. So I don't know, like these legendaries, like I know they make some gold, but at what you have right now, I can just say that you're making at least 50 million for sure every single 8 hours for sure. So you're making a lot of gold, that's for sure, but it's just that, you know, might as well place your light monsters in here in this island, since it's actually bigger. I mean, you can literally see that it's actually bigger than this one, so you could have that in there, and you can probably make this island just your food farms if you want. If not, this one right here could be your food farms. And what I would recommend is actually placing these 3 right here. You're probably a spender in the game, I'm assuming. If not, well, yeah, you definitely are. I see that there's Aloe Rock right there. And have you purchased any other monsters here that kind of, you know, that were in passes? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know, maybe those monsters you probably got it for free, but I'm just saying, like, it's just better right here, especially if you do purchase legends passes during team race. It can actually help you out. And since you're lacking on points for team race, it could definitely help you out, and I'm sure you'll kind of like fall in love with like team race and stuff like that. If not, at least you'll bump up your points for sure. So that's a tip I could give you. Just make sure to have all your food farms in one island, you know what I mean? But anyways, good job. At your level, that's amazing. Good job. That looks amazing. You also have these 3 already, so that's awesome. Definitely. I would have been upset if you didn't. But try to get these two to rank 3-star first, and then last one you can work on last. But anyways, everything else looks pretty good. Just make sure to work on those small few details that I kind of pointed out, alright? But everything else looks good. Next player we're going to be looking at is Vanos, and you did not spell Vanos correctly. But anyways, Dragon's Attack is the team. What do we got? So 35,000 monster power at level 97. Okay. You're using the Elvira with the level 4 combo, I see. So if you're going to be doing something like this, what I would recommend is... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because, you know, the players, if they don't have a PER, if they don't have access to PER, they're going to have to just continue charging up over and over again. But... Man, you're one of those players, huh? I bet you're annoying everybody in your league. What league are you in? Champion 2? Oh, I feel bad for those players. But anyway, so it looks fine. You could use any attacker. Personally, you know, I would probably keep Tuska. But if you have any other like better attackers, then you could probably do something like that. Here's the thing. For now, for your league, if you're going to be staying in the Champion 2 or Champion whatever league, you're fine with using this defense. But later on, if you actually want to kind of expand and get into the higher leagues, something like this will not work out for you, trust me. This right here, not gonna work out. Everybody's gonna be using Pierce monsters. Pierce goes through evasion, obviously, I'm sure you know that, and once your attacker's dead, you know, it's game over. Or they can just easily counter it with you know, having evasion or something, because I know some players use Gahizel in those leagues as well. But what do we got here? So you're using UV fusion with the chicken monster, and we also have Lucky Clan right here. Triple strength. What I would recommend is actually doing 2 strength and 1 speed. But if you're going to be keeping the triple strength, you can probably make UV fusion slower because it doesn't have to be that fast. Now you're probably using the extra turn method, I'm sure. You know, you're just turn transferring over into your attacker, and your attacker, you know, packs a punch. But still, you could definitely win more battles that way. But I see that your attack win ratio is actually not that bad. So if this works for you, you can keep it. You're using 2 life runes. You could probably switch one of the life runes with team speed. All right, 1300 points. You guys, what rank did you get for the race monster? You didn't get it at all? I'm not sure if you got it or not, but you don't have the monster hash. Now let's just use volcanics as an example. So you guys go for rank 0. I'm assuming 1300 points. You could definitely do better than that. Try to go a little higher than that. It will help out your team, and you know, just makes everything easier for you and your teammates. So I would recommend doing something like that. Your best tournament has been top 17,000, and that has been Legendary League. So it's not bad for your level, actually. All right, what do we got? So some monsters that I would recommend ranking up. Listen up. The monsters that I just kind of ignore and don't mention, you don't have to rank them up. But here's the thing: rank up Slob if you need a tank. You know what I mean? Go for it. Volcanics is actually not that bad. You can use it as a supporter or attacker. You know, torturer, full speed, or attacker, still torturer method. This monster is actually good for team wars. If you need a monster to rank up, take it to that Blossom dungeon and rank it up. Oh, definitely rank up Talika with this. Seriously, rank these 2 up right here. Seal Growth, you don't have to rank this one up. You could just focus on Slob. It's already rank 1 anyway. And Herder, I'm not really a huge fan of. You could probably even remove the runes, but if you need it for team wars, you can keep it. So don't rank this one up. There are better attackers out there. The rest right here, I would maybe consider Vyzeel if you need a Resurrector. This monster is actually not that bad for the damage boost, but here's the thing, I would recommend picking these two up over, you know, Isabeth. You could rank up these two instead of Isabeth, alright? But everything else looks okay, alright? But let's go on and visit your island. Alright, visiting your island, you got lots of dark monsters with thunder. Okay, so you split dark with thunder, kind of like what I am doing right now. Not bad. Okay. Oh, nice. You're actually listening to what I say in my videos. Cool. So you're taking some notes, you know, placing them in here. It's actually more beneficial for players that purchases the Legends passes and have access to the little island right here. I wouldn't really call it an island. That little thing, you know, that gives you like boosts and stuff like that, an extra hatchery and things like that. It's more beneficial to those players. But anyways, so Dark Boost, Thunder Boost, not bad. You have all of them, I see, with Earth monsters being on this island. Okay, alright, not bad, not bad. You're working on it. Okay. What do we got here? Metal monsters, I'm assuming? Oh, you have more fires here? Or is this your only fire? Yeah, it's your only fire, if I'm not mistaken. You split it with metal monsters. Not bad. You're still working on it, so I'm not going to judge. Okay? Get rid of this little rock. It kind of bothers me. What do we got? Magic monsters. It's just going to be magic only, I think. Okay, you're working on it. Okay, so you're still working on your island. Not bad. Everything looks good. Here's the thing. You will most likely have to get rid of these two habitats because, you know, the higher level you go, I don't know if you actually, you know, reach the maximum amount of what's it called, food farms. I know that you have to purchase maybe about 2 or 3 more, so I'm not sure if you're at that level yet. If it lets you, get rid of these two, place those food farms, get these two to at least level 2 or 3. But just make sure to have all your food farms to at least level 2 first, and then you can work your way onto level 3 later. Level 9, you could definitely rank that up to level 10 soon. What do we got? Water monsters? Okay. Temple of Nature? I don't know. I feel like that just looks a little... it's fine. You can keep it there. But it's just that I would rather have my water temple in there. I don't know. It's just something that I would do. I mean, it doesn't really have like a huge impact, but it doesn't have any impact at all. But I'm just saying, like, it just looks better if you have like that specific, you know, temple, element temple. You know what I mean? What do we have? So these two being there. Oh, you have access to these 3. Good job. That's good. I like that. But just make sure to get rid of these 2 habitats and place your food farms and make this food farm only, okay? Actually move this. I see that it's there. Put that right here. Replace it. And you could probably move that into your Earth island, which I kind of forgot where it is. Oh, it's right here. Look, there's literally enough space for it to be there. Move it there. But everything else looks okay. But yeah, there's still some things that you're still working on, so... For your level, you're actually making some progress, I've got to say. Good job, man. Keep it up. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. So I hope you guys did enjoy today's episode on reviewing your accounts. So if you guys would like to be featured or have a chance to be featured in a future episode, make sure to comment down below your team name and also your profile name, obviously. And you'll have a chance to basically be reviewed by me. But anyways, if you did enjoy, drop a like, you know what I mean? Subscribe and share it with your friends. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.